Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a very special Squad Builder Showdown where there is a player with a stupidly high amount of sentimental value on the line, and it's not for me. What a day, what a change, what a turn of events, Jack.
No, I've been roped into helping you out with a Squad Builder Showdown this afternoon, and also doing it on someone which is probably the #1 player in my club that I do not want to lose, mate. So
welcome to my world. This is what it's like for me all the time. Everyone just trying to make me cry with Richarlisons, with Anthony Gordons, with Calvert-Lewins. Richarlison's got to make me cry in real life anyway. But
do you still have that Richarlison?
I do, you know. I was tempted to say, should we do Trent versus Richie? But we might save that for another day.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Thankfully, it hasn't turned into a Tottenham Richarlison. Nice one, Richie. Nice one, Everton. Good. Apparently, Newcastle want to buy Anthony Gordon for 35 mil now as well. It's good job I support golf.
35 mil, would you take that? I would. 100%.
I don't know. We can't just sell everyone is the problem. Like, Anthony Gordon isn't Wayne Rooney, obviously. Like, Wayne Rooney's one of the best footballers ever.
Well, obviously not, because he's going to be partaking in the Olympics, isn't he?
Gordon is?
Yeah. Diving.
Oh, brilliant. Good. Nice. I was actually thinking of the Olympics in the football. Nice one. Yeah, he does dive, to be fair. We have covered this on Squad Builder Showdown before. It does irritate me that he dives. I used to defend Richarlison, who, by the way, should have been banned for a whole season for throwing that flare, not just one game. No, that's just my salt. Anyway, no, I used to say, like, Richarlison goes down easy, but he does it in, like, a tactical way. Like, if I don't go over, the ref's not going to give me a foul sort of thing, which you see all the time in football, like, refs not giving fouls for blatant things where the players try to stay on his feet. Whereas Anthony Gordon does actually dive, and it does really annoy me. But, whilst he mightn't be Wayne Rooney, he is the best thing to come out of our academy in years. And it still seemed like we've gone backwards to that point where it's like, oh, we have to sell Rooney to United, otherwise we're going to go into administration because we've got so much debt. How have we got back to that point after spending like 500 million? It's crazy.
Are you even linked with anyone to replace Richarlison at all?
Yes, Watford's Dennis. And Sinistera apparently as well, but someone else has bid like 30 mil for him.
I saw, is it Leeds? I think Leeds was speaking to him.
Is it Leeds?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were. Yeah. What do you think about his actual move to Spurs? Do you think he's gonna play well? Because we've actually spoken about this before, about Ward-Prowse being a good player in a bad team.
We did actually, yeah.
And it does kind of, I suppose, refer it on to Richarlison, especially for Everton last season. Is he going to have that same effect in Spurs? Or is he going to be even better because he's surrounded by better players?
Potentially. So I was talking to Katie about this before, actually, where I think it depends on Richarlison's attitude. Yeah. Realistically, I don't know what Conte's plan for the team is and stuff like that, but I think it's a pretty sensible assumption and a pretty safe assumption to assume that Richarlison probably isn't going to start most games.
Yeah.
He's not, well, I can guarantee you, he's not starting ahead of Son.
No.
And he's not starting ahead of Kane. And Kulusevski at the end of last season was playing ridiculous. And he also plays right wing, whereas Richarlison plays best on the left. Not a single deluded Everton fan alive who would tell you that Richarlison is better than Heung-min Son. So, he is presumably going to play in like the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and be a rotation player for when they've got an important Champions League game in the week and they're playing Nottingham Forest or something.
Well, this is the thing though. I think all the top clubs now, if you look at like obviously Liverpool, City, I think Spurs are trying to do probably what Liverpool and City have done, where the rotation in the front four, it doesn't matter. It's like Jota might not be playing, Mane might get dropped, but you still have someone just as good to come back in.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying Richarlison's just as good as Kane or Son or Kulusevski, but it's a very good replacement.
Jota's not as good as Salah, is he?
Exactly,
like that you compare. And
it's a fantastic replacement and would get into most Premier League sides, so you can't really complain. But yeah, I feel like that's what they have to. They're doing exactly what they kind of have to do.
It's smart from Tottenham. I just think Richarlison used to get so pissed off when he used to get subbed off for Everton. Like, he would be fuming, which I think is a good attitude. I know a lot of other clubs' fans think of him as like a dirty player or nasty or whatever. I don't think he's that at all. I think he's very passionate and very just wants to win all the time and puts 110% effort in all the time. And when he gets subbed off, he thinks he could carry on putting in 110% effort for another, never mind 90 minutes, never mind what's left of the game, like another 3. He could play extra time and penalties and then play again and he'd still be sprinting. So I think he gets annoyed and he gets subbed off. But then he's not going to play every game at Spurs. So is he going to get annoyed that he's on the bench? Is he going to get annoyed that he might start a game and get subbed off when they might have played Champions League in the week, so they've rested Son? Richarlison starting, but it's 0-0, so they sub him off to put Son on to try and win the game. Is his head going to be in the right place? So maybe that's what he spoke to Conte about and accepted that fact. And yeah, Everton haven't won a trophy. They've won once since I was born.
Yeah.
It's a meme that Spurs haven't won a trophy. He's presumably gone to Spurs because he wants to win a trophy and thinks that Conte and the signings that they're making and stuff like that can finally take that next step.
He's probably been paid a fair amount more as well. I'd probably imagine.
He's probably on wedge as well, but he's on wedge anyway. In terms of football, he's gone there to try and... Is he happier playing rotation and maybe winning a trophy than being the number one man? But realistically, we're just trying to stay in the Prem.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, we're talking about Richarlison a lot, Jack, when we're actually doing the video on Flashback. Trent, who was a centre midfielder. Best right back in the world becomes a centre mid.
Yeah, I mean, it does remind me, was the shape, was it the Future Stars card, actually? Wasn't it a couple of years ago? Do you remember that?
I think it was, yeah. That's what they've kind of flashed back to.
I think it was like 88 rated or something, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, this card could play anywhere on the pitch. It is that good. Oh, wow, I've just seen he has 5-star skill moves as well, which is obviously totally realistic. But yeah, now I will be more than gutted to lose this card, unfortunately, mate. But yes, he is, just to confirm, the best right back in the world. That is for sure.
Was it your video that I went on that rant?
I believe so. Yeah, it was the Darwin Núñez.
I couldn't remember what it was, but I remember going on. I thought it was with FG because I remember looking for the comments about it to see what other people think.
Yeah.
But FG always gets people to comment something stupid. They'll be like, comment, Jack is bald to win 4,200 FIFA points or something like that. And then the comment section just filled with Jack is bald and you can't see any of the actual reaction to the video. I don't know what video it was, if I'm honest. I know it wasn't on my channel because I remember going looking for the comments to see what people thought. But essentially, I went on a rant that everyone who says, oh, Reece James is as good as Trent. Oh, remember when people used to say Wan-Bissaka was as good as Trent? That was a funny one.
Oh my God, that was ridiculous. Just because he made a few tackles for Palace, wasn't it? A couple of tackles for Palace and now he's better than Trent.
Yeah, I am obviously very anti-Liverpool.
I'm very biased.
The club, not the city.
Just to throw that out there, everybody.
Yeah, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the world. There is no denying that. Using my limited football knowledge anyway, I obviously don't watch every single Serie A, Bundesliga, whatever game, but his passing's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He could actually play centre mid.
Oh, 100%. I'd love to have seen him. This is kind of a reason that I think Southgate, whether we do win the World Cup or not, I do think.
Nah, don't even say that, mate. He just loves right backs.
Yeah. But I just think, yeah.
I've taken 6 right backs, not to play 1 centre mid, 1 left back, or 1 centre back. I just love right backs.
I don't know. I guess we'll see how things go after the World Cup.
Harry Kane could get injured in the run up to the World Cup, and Gareth Southgate would take a 7th right back to replace him.
Oh, 100%. 100,000,000%.
Shall we jump in and do some Squad of the Showdown, Jack, and make you cry when you have to discard this Trent?
The first part, yes. Second part, no. What formation, mate, would you like?
Oh, okay. I tried playing in my last Squad of the Showdown 4-3-1-2, and it was really bad. I don't know if I thought I built a sick team because I spent crap loads of money on FIFA points, got loads of coins, bought shapeshifters, Rashford for 2.3 mil. Listed them up for like 2.2 after the video to make sure he sold because I know I was away for a few days and whatever. Come back today and he didn't sell and he's now worth 1.3 million and I've lost 1 million coins. But moral of the story is I had a sick team and it was terrible. So I'm not going to play 4-3-1-2, which is what I usually would go to. You need a formation where Trent is going to run the game. He's going to be involved. He's going to be playing the through balls over the top. It's the Jack 54 4-3-3-3 really, isn't it? But will you have written that down as well as playing it yourself? Should I play him cam? I'm going to play 4-3-3-4, Jack, and I'm going to play him cam. Why not?
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough indeed. You can have that. I put down the 4-2-2, mate.
Interesting.
Okay.
Also one of my other favourite formations.
I was thinking about going for 4-2-2. And I still kind of do, but I did do a draft recently and I used a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow and I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm kind of tempted to go with that, to be honest. No, we're going to go for the 4-2-2. Why not?
Fair enough. All that dilly-dallying for nothing.
I know. What did you write down?
By nothing, I mean 3-1-4-2. What a start, Jack. Get the tissues ready, mate.
I dislike
He's
you.
going. He's going, mate. Never mind, put a sim in a burner.
Play him in the holding midfield spot. run the game. It's a blessing in disguise, isn't
Put
it?
a Trent in a Solskjaer. Have you already done that?
Curves made me discard it, even though he basically cheated in the video we done.
Lovely. Lovely.
Some good info for you, isn't it?
That is good info, actually. I won't write down Solskjaer now. Put a Trent in a gold upgrade. I'm on the block like Werner. Put a Trent in an upgrade. Anyway. Let's do my striker, left wing, right wing, and your 2 strikers, Jack. In we go then, Jack 3142 HD.
Oh, don't.
Do you want to go first or second, mate?
I'll go first, mate.
Go on then.
I will go first. So, up top, I am going to go for Balotelli and Immobile.
Balotelli and Immobile. Are you playing Trent CDM?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, good. I just guessed. I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess Lacazette and Defoe.
Ooh, okay.
I assumed you were playing Trent centre mids, but also,
Yeah.
even if I knew you weren't, I wasn't guessing Immobile or Balotelli, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, fair enough. CDM, and I'm playing him cam. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, fair enough. You can, of course, have them both. Questionable attacking lineup, that, mate. I have many times used Immobile, and Atani keeps reminding me every time I pick him that he is terrible.
Oh, God. Fantastic.
And then Balotelli is also immobile, isn't he? With his low work rates. Medium low on his team of the season, don't worry. Okay. Anyway, you can have them both. Let's move on to my picks.
Fantastic.
I have been sitting on this guy for a little while, Jack, and it's finally time for him to come out and make you cry. Player moments, Garrincha. Icon moments.
Joker.
And then it would be and will be incredibly poetic. I was torn between 2 for my striker because striker Neymar, the wild card, winter wild card, the WW, is now only like 750k and actually quite affordable. However, I thought it'd be incredibly poetic if I made you discard Trent with Everton.
Wow.
And then I'll have Gabriel Martinelli, please. Thanks, mate.
Yep, you can have them all. I obviously didn't expect that. Obviously, I could have just gone all Prem, but I decided to go for a little bit of a risk. So I went Di Maria, Icardi, and Danjuma.
That was along the lines of getting Neymar in there. If you carried that on, and I was very close to going for Neymar. And did you watch my shorts when I got Danjuma the other day, doing your research?
No, I just thought he's a player that kind of just festers in people's clubs.
So I didn't have him until I did the year in review, and that's who I got.
Oh, nice. I did watch that, mate, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
That's good if you're lying about that. Anyway, I've got all my players. It doesn't really matter.
No.
Let's move on to the midfield where Jack, okay, you need 2 centre mids.
Yes.
You're walking a thin line here, mate. I don't really know what you're doing. You know you're playing 3-1-4-2, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just thought you should maybe be a little bit more sensible, but
Yeah.
let's get into it.
Oh, God.
In we go then to the midfield. I'll kick it off this time with my strong link to Trent, of course. Needs one of them because of Everton. I'm going to go for a bit of a hopefully out there one, and you might think I don't have this card. Showdown Naby Keita.
You've used him against me before, and I guessed him.
But this time you did not.
No, I didn't.
Nice. Okay, and then I can pick any Premier League midfielder that I want. Got some knocking around in my club. I could go Richarlison because he is actually a cam. Could go Fernandinho, who is ridiculous, but I keep using him in squad with the Showdown because he's very good. So I'm going to go for a bit of a topical one, and I'm going to go for Christian Eriksen. Apparently might be moving to Man U. There's a lot of silence. You haven't written Eriksen, Jack. Come on.
Well,
Come on. No, you have
well,
not written
Andy.
Christian Eriksen, Jack.
Andy. You see that Eriksen, mate, in your team?
I can have him.
Get him the hell
Shut up.
out of there!
Shut
Come
up.
on!
Are you messing? You didn't write down 2
Do you know
strong
what
links
was
to
funny?
Trent.
I put down Fred and I deleted him. I rubbed him out. And I put down Eriksen just because I thought, you know what, it's a little bit... You're not going to go for a Brazilian because then that might make you... I don't know. Yeah, just didn't really think you would.
I
There's
can't
no
believe you
reason
didn't write
to.
down like Keita and Henderson or
I put
Noble
down
and...
my 2 picks were Henderson and Eriksen.
can't believe you didn't put like Rice or Noble or Keita.
Because I wanted to cover the basis, of the perfect link for Trent, and then you going for a Brazilian from another league. But then also I wanted to go for a normal Premier League midfielder in case you did do what I thought you was going to do.
I thought the left one was as safe as houses because you'd write down 2 strong links to try and double your odds, but apparently not. Okay, well, we'll cover that in a sec. Who would you like, Jack?
Okay, so I would like a bit of Milinkovic-Savic. And then on the left-hand side, I really want to go for like Jorginho. But I'm going to go for Pirlo instead.
Oh, I was going to write Pirlo, but I thought you'd get the... Okay. I guess a strong link to Balotelli's annoying as well, but I thought you need strong links to Trent because of needing links to Immobile and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought you'd put Steven Gerrard.
Ooh, interesting.
Because that would give the link to Balotelli, but also strong link to Trent, but you think the opposite way around. And I was actually just watching a James Allcott video where he got Lawrence McKenna, True Geordie podcast Lawrence, to do his dream Liverpool team. Like his all-star Liverpool team or whatever you want to call it. This sounds kind of mental saying it. He picked Jordan Henderson instead of Steven Gerrard.
Excuse me.
Thoughts?
Just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. I mean, Gerrard was a consistently very good player for however many years he played at Liverpool. He played in some very crap teams, very bad teams, but then some pretty decent ones as well. Some very good ones, obviously winning the Champions League.
That was a decent team though, was it? That was a stinker of a team. I don't know how you won the Champions League.
I know, I mean, but regardless, he was a massive player in that, especially with all the late goals. If you think about Olympiacos and then the header, AC Milan, so on and so forth. Henderson has been an unbelievable captain in... I suppose he joined the club, had high hopes for him, didn't really get started, was going to be sold, I believe, to Fulham or something. I watched some documentary, a team like that, and then I suppose he's come and become an absolutely unbelievable captain, is definitely a Liverpool legend. But for someone to say in their 5-a-side that have Hendo over Gerrard...
It wasn't 5-a-side, like their dream Liverpool 11.
I mean, still, yeah, that's just... Okay, what were the other positions?
So
was Xabi Alonso in there?
I seen a clip that James tweeted out and then subsequently went and watched that section of the video.
Right, if you think about Liverpool, it's Gerrard. I don't care what anyone says.
So this is interestingly, this is what Lawrence said. And he said, if... I'm not necessarily saying I agree with it, but I thought it was an interesting argument that he put forward. Not the only reason, I don't want to misquote him, but essentially the way it came across to me was that one of the reasons Gerrard is Gerrard, in inverted commas, is because not only was he good at football, he played in a Liverpool team that was terrible. So he wasn't just Steven Gerrard, the good footballer. He was Steven Gerrard, the footballer who's so much better than all of his teammates. So then he was saying, if you put him in this current Liverpool side, would Gerrard be Liverpool's best player now? Maybe not.
I still think he'd be...
But he wouldn't be Steven Gerrard.
I think if you're talking about...
in inverted commas, would he?
I think if you're talking about... I don't know.
I'm not saying I particularly agree with him. I can see what he's saying. If Gerrard played now, he wouldn't be, in inverted commas, Gerrard. He would just be Steven Gerrard, the very good Liverpool midfielder, because he also plays with Mo Salah and Van Dijk and Alisson and Trent Alexander. Imagine Trent Alexander-Arnold 10 years ago in that team instead of Gerrard.
Yeah. That's the thing. This is where it's difficult to kind of compare players that have played in different eras. I can see what he's saying. I understand it, but I still do think... I think Gerrard in his absolute prime... I mean, it's...
I would put Gerrard in as well, but I do think... I just thought that's quite an interesting, angle of thought.
It's an interesting angle.
Because Trent currently isn't Mr. Liverpool, is he? He's not deified by Liverpool fans. Yes, he is currently the best right back in the world, but that just kind of proves that point anyway, because he is currently the best right back in the world, but he is still just Liverpool's right back because he also plays with Salah and Van Dijk and Alisson and etc. He plays with the best right wing in the world, the best centre back in the world, the best goalie in the world. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So whereas if Trent, the best right back in the world, played alongside bloody hell, who was like Harry Kewell and Ricky Lambert and do you know what I mean? Sorry to slander them people if they somehow managed to watch this squad show now, but that team that won the Champions League should never have won the Champions League. That was ridiculous. Yeah. If Trent was in that team, he would be like a god.
I do think it's a bit of a discredit though. That the angle of the point is a bit of a discredit to Gerrard.
Yeah, he's still better than Jordan Henderson, obviously. I'm not saying I agree with Lawrence.
Gerrard did play with some unbelievable players still. I know there might not have been as many unbelievable players, but the amount of times Gerrard got Liverpool out of a crap situation when we wouldn't have without him. I don't know. I just think there's been too many moments for that.
Yeah, I would put him in, but I do think it's quite. I just thought it was interesting. Like, I love a good argument, not in terms of like a shouting match, as in like a discussion, like trying to prove your point sort of thing. I think it's quite interesting. An interesting thing James said was, go and watch this video as well if you want. James Alcott. It's titled Hendo over Gerrard, obviously, because that is the big talking point. He kind of compared it or made it like an analogy to Ronaldo at Man United. Man United getting the best striker in football history should make Man United better.
Yeah.
But all anyone talked about this season is how Ronaldo has made Man United worse. Whether you agree with that or not, that has been a big talking point.
I mean, it was just a totally wrong time for Ronaldo to go back to United. It was just.
So if you plonked Steven Gerrard in this Liverpool team, would he actually make Liverpool better?
I think 1,000,000%, yeah.
Or have you already won the league and won the Champions League and everything like that with Jordan Henderson? And Jordan Henderson would be better for Liverpool.
I think he would absolutely...
Would you have won the quadruple this year if you had Gerrard?
I'm not saying we would have won the quadruple, but I definitely think there would have been games where...
I mean, I agree with you. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But...
No, it just...
The other thing that he said...
I think the view of the Henderson-Gerrard thing is... Either James has paid him or something to say it. Personally, I know he obviously hasn't, but it's like them TalkSport things. Like, I think a lot of them pundits on there they don't believe it. But I feel like maybe Lawrence is just trying to spark a debate. But I don't think there's any or many Liverpool fans. I would say 0.01% of Liverpool fans that would have Gerrard out of their Liverpool starting 11, all-time 11. It just doesn't happen. Yeah.
I guess I am just interested in, is that because of nostalgia or because you think that's the best thing for a team? Because every Man United fan would put Ronaldo in their Man U team currently, but is that actually best for their team?
I don't know. I think it's a difficult...
It's interesting, isn't it? Like, I'm not particularly saying I agree, but I think it's a very interesting thing to think about.
I mean, Ronaldo done so much more than the after United. Ronaldo, like, at United, not put him on the map. I mean, he was...
Oh, no, but I'm talking about, like, this season. Like, if you said to any footballer in the world, would you like Ronaldo in your team? You would assume they'd say yes, but then actually, has he improved? I personally think he has. Like, Ronaldo's really good and United are awful. But it's been an argument all season, so it's obviously something to it. And he went on to say, like, the attitude, I guess, of Gerrard. He's like I'm putting words in Lawrence's mouth and he's putting thoughts in Gerrard's head and doesn't know what was going on behind the camp. But he essentially was saying, like, you've got this guy who is like, whether he believes in himself and acts like it in training or whatever, the media portrayed it as, and obviously it gets back to all of the other players in the team, where essentially the Liverpool team is awful and Steven Gerrard. Imagine being one of the other players. It's kind of like the sum of all parts. The whole is greater than the sum of all parts. Is that what it is? Is that the phrase?
I don't know.
It's like a team of like PSG. A team of superstars is terrible and will lose to a team of people who all work together, even if they're not as good individually.
Yeah, okay.
So does having this one guy in the team who you're constantly just thinking, just pass to Gerrard, and oh my God, Gerrard's passed the ball, don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. And he's like going mental at you because he wants to win and he's absolutely insane at football. Is that actually good for the team overall?
Oh no, that's one of the reasons why I don't think Ronaldo in that
doesn't
sense
work for United at the moment. It's like on FIFA, innit? Should you spend, if you got 2.5 million coins, should you spend 2,490,000 on a striker and then put 10 non-rare players behind him?
It's like when you first start Ultimate Team, have a bronze team, and you get that 7-game loan of Luis Suarez up
Lewandowski or something like that. Yeah, exactly.
I suppose that's kind of what it looked like. Well, from an outsider's perspective,
it's actually better to have a full non-rare team than that bronze and lower.
Yeah, 100%. Because that's the thing as well. It's almost like, you know, sometimes in videos when I know that we're going to FIFA now, but it's like, you know, if you get a new card and you put a new card in your ultimate team and you constantly pass to them to try and score or try and test out this card, it just never really works.
That's not optimal, is it? That's not the best way to play FIFA.
Exactly. You're better off just...
So Liverpool would probably have had a better team if they sold Gerrard and bought 5 players that would improve the team as a whole rather than just that one position.
Yeah.
But similarly, if you put Gerrard in the current team, would he still have that? We're assuming it had that effect. And like, I don't know, was it Jay Spearing or something like that? If he's passing the ball and like crapping himself because Gerrard's just given the ball and he can't mess it up. Obviously, if Gerrard's not going to think, oh, bloody hell, don't pass to him, he's terrible. It's Salah now. Just give Salah the ball and he'll score. So it's not quite the same. And I guess that's why he was so good with Fernando Torres, because he was like one of the best strikers in the world. And they worked together so well.
Well, I mean, you saw it with Suarez, didn't we? We sold Suarez, sold Coutinho. and we bought 5, 6, 7 players, and look what's happened since. I know we should have won more, but we still won the Prem, Champions League, got to final.
I think if you put Gerrard in the current Liverpool team, it would make you better, but I think it is an interesting discussion to have.
100%.
And it is that phrase, whatever the correct way to say it is, where the sum of the whole is greater, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, or something like that. And with not everyone, not swapping out. If you swapped Firmino when you guys won the league for Cristiano Ronaldo, would you have still won the league? Probably, but maybe not. It might have ruined the system and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. Anyway, Jack, I need a presumable, I'm already on it, goalie to play centre mid. Who am I having?
Yeah, just go for the lowest rated Premier League goalkeeper, mate.
Olu Wayemi. We've done some tangenting today. We've done some big tangent. I also uploaded the video yesterday about my mental health as well, and about how if you guys are feeling a bit down, you could improve your own mental health. So go and watch it. I have edited through the first section, and I think I'm going to re-record the second section to make it a bit more succinct. So I'm going to do that after filming this, and then get it up yesterday or the day before to you guys. So go and check it out if you want more waffle. But if you don't, let's finish off this defense game and discards in record fashion. Here we go to the fullbacks then, Jack. Let's get this over and done with so we can get down to discarding your Trent. Who do you want?
Wow. Okay.
You don't even have fullbacks, actually, do you?
Nope. Right mid, left mid. Okay. I'm going to go for a bit of Felipe Anderson on the right.
Nice.
And end of an era, Insigne on the left.
Nice. Fair play. I am going to go for Team of the Season Mitchell. Risky. But we go for it. And on the right, even riskier. Oh my god, oh my god. I was just about to pick Trent.
Shut up. No, you weren't.
I was like, struggling to...
Oh, amazing.
Struggling to cater in it, Trent.
There's a Gomez card, mate.
Is there?
There is a right back Gomez card.
Of course there is. I'll have Joe Gomez then, please, Jack.
Well, you can't because he's on my whiteboard.
That was funny.
Gomez is on my whiteboard, mate.
Is he actually? Have you just done that? Have you just done that? I was going to go Livramento.
Oh, it's so funny.
Sorry, what have you just done, Jack? So you're saying no... Can I have Mitchell?
You can have Mitchell, yeah.
But no Gomez for me?
No Gomez.
And no Insigne or Felipe Anderson for you, Jack!
That didn't end well. You can actually have Gomez, mate.
Come on.
You can have Gomez.
Can I actually?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's even better. But I have Dirty Double G, mate. You're not having either of them.
No.
There actually isn't any bronze Italian left wingers. So you can have Fig Luizzi. Actually, no, you can't. How confident are you that you're going to win, Jack?
Very.
So you're saying that you believe?
What are you going to make me put in my team?
Believe.
What are they, Italian?
He's an Italian goalie, mate, yeah. And on the right, you can have Missing, because that's where your wingers have gone.
Wow. Wow.
Good times.
Wow. Missing. Right, well, if I lose anyone in my defence, it's guaranteed loss, so...
Let's get into it. Okay, mate, as that went so well for me last time, and my mission here is to make you discard your Trent, I'm going to make you go first again.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. I am going to kick things off then with the first centre-back being Eric Bailly. And then we are going to go for Connor Cody.
Okay.
And then, screw it, we're going to go for Salisu. And then in goal, De Gea.
Salisu and De Gea. Okay. Frustrating because the first two names on my whiteboard were Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk. I knew the goalie I wanted to write down was Mainan.
Right.
Because Tomori and him, but similarly Konate and French players from the Prem, and then him snuck in goal and stuff like that. So I thought he was quite covered a couple of bases. And then I wanted to write down a further English one. And I thought Team of the Season Cody because he's a Liverpool fan, but I wrote John Stones because he's the best one on FIFA.
Thank God for that. All right, I'll take that back line. It's not the most amazing, but I felt like I played it fairly
and now
safe,
I'm annoyed because I was just going to copy yours because it's funny, just to annoy you. I don't have Eric Bailly, and the other two are pretty dead, so I don't really know what to do now. Thanks, Jack. Make me think for myself and choose my own players. How dare you? I'm going to have a look what I've got on my club then. Okay. Right, we're going to have a cut whilst I plan something sneaky then. Because I literally genuinely was just going to copy you. Okay, I'm going to get so much stick in the comment section for this, Jack.
Right.
But it's tried and tested, mate. It was James in the last squabble of the Showdown. He used Shapeshifter's Volant, and it's an absolute joke, to be honest with you. Now, the only way to get Shapeshifter's Volant onto full chemistry for James is the same way as for me, and it's to use his perfect link in goal, Nooble, who's an 81 rated in form in July. And I can quote myself when he put it in by saying, 81 rated in July! He's got arms like legs, Jack. It's ridiculous. You can't kick the ball past him because he just goes like that and just stops it with his hand. Really annoying. And then I guess to get this team full chemistry, I need to put a German Premier League centre-back. So that is, of course, Antonio Rudiger.
Well, well, well.
You might have written that down, actually, because of Sul and Neuer and stuff, but here we are.
I just remembered the player that I guessed, which was Eriksen. Conveniently, I saw that both your right back and left back were on full chemistry, so I didn't go for anyone in the Prem.
Good. And you haven't written Volans, because that'd be mental. We haven't written Nooble, because that'd be mental. So long as you haven't written Volans.
I put down Delaney.
He's an objective, mate. I touched grass, unfortunately, for you.
I know, but I swear you tweeted out saying, can't wait to do that Eriksen Delaney link or something like that.
I tweeted me when I used Eriksen Delaney in Squabble the Showdown.
Yeah.
I'm Jose Mourinho.
So, you know, that's why I went for it, to be honest, because I thought Eriksen, he might have thought about doing that, even though I've guessed his play, he might still try and use that Delaney somehow. So I've been done. I put down Delaney, Koundé, and Bunu, mate, the trio.
Lovely. Okay, well, let's get into a game and let's discard Jack's Trent.
Let's not.
Here we go then. Welcome to the Cheetah Arena, Jack. Apparently Kerbs is very welcome here. What did Kerbs do to discard your Ollie?
Oh, it was an episode of 7 Minute Squads. He said he got a 5-league hybrid and didn't. So I started a good few.
What was that? Because he didn't have 40. Cheers, Nooble.
Huh? What? Balotelli? Yeah, what? Here we go. Scoring bangers. Oh, the little touch outside, curling it inside. Great
oh my
save,
God, what a save. That
Dyer.
is filthy football as well.
Come on.
Broke your own heart.
Go on, lad. Go on, lad. No! Immobile! Balotelli!
Please be offside. Please be offside. Oh
no!
my God.
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, get on side, Jack. Jeez.
Oh, no.
Just realised I've got my Garincha on the line here.
Go on, Ballo. Go on, he sent him. Oh my God, Nooble, you are
That's
having
the
a
Nooble
laugh.
I know.
Well done.
Balotelli
Well
doing the
done.
defending.
Well
That's how you know FIFA's not realistic, Jack.
Well done. All right, half time. We've escaped
It's actually been a mad game, to be fair.
It has
like,
been, to be fair. De Gea's
your
been fantastic.
Balotelli screamer was insane, and then Nooble's actually made some big saves. And then my players have done an incredible job of smashing it straight at your David De Gea whenever they get one-on-one.
Go on, Ballo. Go on, Ballo. Go on, Ballo, lad. Do it again. Do it again. Oh my God, no!
What is this Balotelli card? What am I witnessing?
Oh no! Oh, I hate this. I hate this.
Okay. Okay.
It's not even a... It's not even... Oh my God, please. No. Yes, Trent. No!
Shoot! What is going on?
What's going on? Oh, thank God for that. This is getting very, very nerve-wracking right now, I'm not going to lie. Oh my God.
Really? Really?
Oh my God.
Really? Why has he not picked it up? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh my God, is it? Oh my Lord.
It's like playing against the Tawny in FIFA 12.
Oh man. Jesus. Jesus.
Oh, Nooble, you've let me down, mate. I bigged him up. Oh my god, that's a red card. He's not even going to send you off, is he? He's not even booking you.
Mate, Trent was covering.
Trying to discard himself.
Oh my god. Oh my god. God.
I've got constant pressure.
Come on. Oh my god.
If that doesn't sum up my
That
game, I don't know what does.
No. 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 No.
Come on, Trent.
What a ball, by the way. Keeps winning.
That was his hand! Ref! That was his hand! I want a action replay. Give me it now. That was his hand.
Oh, man. Deary me. Oh, he stays in the club, ladies and gents. He stays in the club.
He punched it!
No, he didn't. He actually.
I swear. Unless he did some weird ass Superman diving header.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would be a bit annoyed if I was you for a couple of them goals because they are just finesses from outside the box.
Yeah, and I was like getting in the box and doing good chances.
Space, you aim for the corner and you put enough power on it. I was fortunate enough. I mean, one did hit the bar as well.
Kicks it at De Gea, one hit the bar. Oh, okay. You hit the bar, to be fair, in the build-up to my goal, but it was again with a Hail Mary finesse, so
yeah,
I've got no sympathy for you. Not that you need my sympathy, you've got no discards. Oh dear.
Thank God for that.
Go on, Jack. You've got 2.
2.
Yeah.
Right back, left wing.
That's Rudiger and Garincha.
Oh no! Oh my god.
I can't believe it.
Is this the guy? This is the one that you got from the Icon Moments pack?
Yeah.
Get him the hell into a gold upgrade, mate.
I'm very sad, Jack.
It's relief, actually. I've got a couple of discards on you from drawing against you, and I haven't really made you discard anything. So finally, it's actually paid off.
We're back when I've done this SBC. Right, there we are then. I'm going to do one of the 85 plus player picks. In it goes. Garincha, you will be missed. Very, very sad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are going to film another one for Jack's channel, so make sure you go and check that out. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. If you want to watch another video from myself, you can go ahead and click here. Thank you for all the support recently. It's been going so well. So here's another video that you'll probably enjoy as well. There it is. Have a little click.